Yo, it's your boy Carter here, WCC, man. Back in the bit with another reaction video, man. How y'all been? Hope you been well, take care of yourself, love yourself, stand out the way, doing what you need to do, always, and always striving for greatness, man. Always keep going. Today we got Omeezy, shout out to Omeezy. The internet finally turned on SuburbBaby. And from what I seen, people have been allegedly saying like he fell off, or supposedly fell off, and he's not doing as big numbers as he was in Stream U. But I mean, shit, he was able to experience that, you know what I'm saying? And it's not like it can't always improve, you know. It's hard to keep that, excuse me, it's hard to keep that momentum up, especially when it's like a lot of viewers and all that type of stuff as well. They're just here for Stream U. So, and he still got a sustainable fan base too as well. I think he's at least getting like, what, at least 5K and up still, which is still great numbers. So you can't necessarily say that he fell off. I mean, at the end of the day, it's hard to get both numbers. You feel me? Especially like in the thousands, like consistently. So I mean, at the end of the day, Suburb still went crazy, and that nigga, the runway's still open for him to always get bigger. You know, let me go water it. Yeah. Runway always there for him to get bigger and improve. So, you know, people just hate, and that's all they be infatuated by his numbers instead of having an actual core fan base. But that's how you know people was just there to see him go crazy, Stream U. It wasn't the real fan base. You feel me? So, without further ado, let's get to the video, man.
An up-and-coming star in the streaming industry named SuburbBaby. SuburbBaby's budding streaming career could be attributed to winning MVP at Stream University.
The MVP award goes to SuburbBaby.
Oh, we got 101K in the chat. Lame ass watching me do nothing but bullshit. Man, if you don't get a job, I'm over here committing crimes. You watching me getting inspired. Wrong with the world these days.
Seemingly overnight, he went from having hundreds of live viewers to tens of thousands of live viewers. Now, most people would say, hey, if you are the winner and most entertaining person at Stream University, the biggest streaming event of the year, then naturally you would have such wild leaps and jumps. But the internet did what it does with all of the new and up-and-coming Twitch streamers, and they accused SuburrbBaby of not just getting his success from Stream University, but also being a view botter.
I did hear that too. They say he was supposedly view botting, which is crazy. I don't think he was view botting. But people do. I think it is ways people can actually add bots to the stream, though. You feel me? But I don't think SuburrbBaby did it. You know what I'm saying? Since he's new to it, it'll be crazy. It'll be goofy to do that shit while you at Stream U. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point when you already got enough thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people watching this shit already?
Y'all are dumb. I already told you. Someone's botting me and I'm trying to get it gone. Y'all don't listen. What do you want me to do? You can't give me a valid answer. You're just gonna keep talking. What are you talking about? I'm being botted. I can't stop it immediately. These want me to do something about it.
Now, why people would bot SuburrbBaby, hell, I don't know. Maybe we'll explore that a little bit later in the video. But once he was calling these people out, well, the botting stopped and the viewers dropped. He would go from 85,000 people in his chat to just 6,000 people. And that raised a lot of red flags.
How do you go from 83 to 6K? Just how you went from being yourself to writing. Just, you know, people can do a bunch of shit. They said bro only has 6,000 viewers and they laughed. Fam, how much do you have? Bro was laughing at 6. You know you can be a millionaire with 6K viewers, right? Bro, how much do you have?
Bro, no, bro.
Now, for what it's worth, this doesn't mean that SuburrbBaby was exposed, but it did mean that Twitch allowed fake viewers to become a part of his success story. And that made it harder to separate the numbers that he actually earned from the success that he never asked for. But now the real test begins. Can SuburrbBaby actually turn those thousands of genuine viewers who stayed into a long-lasting career? Or are they gonna be Thanos snapped and deleted just like those bots were?
Ooh, this looks nice. What is this? That's a good deal right there. Buy one, get one free. Should I get it in black? It's 10 cents, but I gotta pay for shipping, so it's really like $8? What is this? All right, whatever. I'm gonna get it anyway. Put my credit card information in. And
this in the fridge is spoiled.
Shit out the burrow.
Now, for what it's worth, I think it is fair criticism or to ask, you know, if somebody who had a meteoric rise like a SuburrbBaby was botted or not. If we look at his Twitch tracker, he went from 100 live viewers to hundreds of thousands of live viewers. And granted, it was during some situations where Kai Cenat, Duke Dennis Agent, Rage, DDG, the biggest streamers in the game may potentially be on his camera, but ultimately they were on other cameras as well. And those cameras didn't reach those viewership numbers during that time. So why SuburbBaby?
If a stream is being viewbotted, what the fuck made you think I did it? Out of all people, I don't know how to fucking viewbot. I would understand if you niggas said, oh, you're being viewbotted, but you're doing it, bitch. Like, I don't fucking know how to do that.
Right. Again, I'm not making any sorts of accusations about whether he did or did not do this, but when your chat says 80K but moves more like 3,000, then I think it's very valid and fair for a lot of people to question if this is legitimate or not. Now, for what it's worth, the numbers changing don't take away the fact that SuburbBaby still did what he had to do in order to win the MVP of Streamer University. None of this proves that he actually purchased the actual bots. None of this proved that the previous viewership was fake or real. The only people that would know this stuff is Twitch in their internal data system. But even after said drop off from 80,000 to 6,000, that's still a major audience for what it's worth. But so now streamer SuburbBaby sits in this awkward position of celebrating this number and then having people accuse him of being some sort of cheater. But if he ignores them, then it almost feels like he has something that he's hiding. If he denies any responsibility, they'll say that he's lying. And now every future milestone that he accomplishes while he's streaming will be questioned. But see, this is where the story gets really interesting, because being viewbotted is not the same as buying views.
Don't know.
Yeah, how do
and
you
people
stop
are
that?
thinking I'm doing it. Nigga, I don't know how to view bot. And you would think like these niggas could just get them gone.
So hold on, so someone's viewbotting you, and how do you like tell them to stop?
You can't tell them to stop. Someone else has to just stop it. Like somebody higher up.
Hold on, Chad, don't that shit cost money?
It does.
It does?
Someone obviously has money though. Streamers not the only niggas that have money. The niggas view bot and have money. Cause like right now I have 46K. Right now how many do you have?
43K.
There's no way I have more than you.
I don't know, okay.
Oh, yeah. I got a couple thousand in here, but I don't got no 46.
So okay, how much you think you got in your chat right now?
13 maybe? I don't know.
So you guys don't think you have 13K?
It could be around 20. I don't know, but I know it's not 46.
I said earlier in the video that there are a plethora of reasons as to why somebody would be view botting, especially not like their own self view botting themselves. Maybe you're signed to a management company or a label and they would send view bots to your page to make you look like a bigger streamer. Maybe you are a fan of a streamer and instead of sending gifted subs, you might send view bots to this person. Now, people are more likely to enter a busier stream. Larger streamers feel like they are more important or there's something important going on. Clip pages start to look at them differently. The sponsorships that they get are bigger. Other creators become more interested in collaboration. There's so many reasons as to why somebody would be sending view bots to their favorite content creator or streamer's platform. But there are also negative impacts to view botting somebody. When somebody sees a meteoric rise like this, all of a sudden they become the talk of the town, but not necessarily for the good things. People start to question the integrity of said streamer. The real growth is no longer trusted, and then ultimately people don't want to be associated with them because they are a cheater. Or what could be even worse, Twitch could have a response to these view botting allegations, or at least what they think to be view botting allegations, and it could negatively impact said streamer. This is Twitch support's method of combating those that are view botting. Today we are introducing a new enforcement type that we plan to roll out over the next few weeks. For channels identified as persistently view botting, we will apply a cap to the streamer CCV, concurrent viewers, for a fixed period of time on all Twitch surfaces. The cap will be based upon historical data regarding the creator's non-view botted traffic. Repeated violations will result in longer penalties. Streamers will be notified when an enforcement is applied, along with the duration of the penalty, and can appeal through the appeals portal. Twitch is basically saying that they'll throw a number on your page to say that, hey, this is what this person is getting based off of historical data. But there's so much context that's missing from this situation, and it could negatively impact somebody like a SuburbBaby. We know that he has had some sort of meteoric rise when it comes to Streamer University, and I don't think, if it's true that he's not doing the botting himself, he should be negatively impacted based off of somebody else sending bots at him. Instead of portraying the true numbers that reflect the growth from Streamer University, it'll ultimately show that he only has a couple hundred people because that's what the past 6, 7, 10 months have been saying about him. And now you have a situation in which a streamer is defending these numbers in order to clear their name, but only Twitch can do any sort of real investigation. So the problem isn't that just the bots can create this fake viewer count. The real problem is the influence that the fake number has on real real people before Twitch can really get to it. Now, I'm not a big fan of this whole botting conversation because at the end of the day, you have to prove that you are still worthy to this audience that you fake captured or that you real captured due to fake memes. And so SuburbBaby is right. Even if he was botting himself, there is still a new floor that he has obtained through Streamer University. And the one thing that he needs to be weary about is the fact that in order to maintain this newfound viewership, you don't need to burn yourself out by giving all of your content, by pushing yourself to stream to all these different heights and limits and whatnot. Ultimately, he needed to slow down.
You've been streaming so fucking much. You know what I'm saying? I love the grind. Like, you be going fucking insane, bro. But I ain't like, I think though, I'm gonna keep the buck. I really think you should like take a mental like slow down a little bit.
The bills don't care how you're doing mentally. They just want their money.
You made a good point. Yeah. You know, you made an absolutely good fucking point. You know, I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Nigga, why you got 25 5-minute videos?
I'm streaming now.
At this point, you overworking.
I'm streaming now.
Relax, bro. I'm honestly worried about your health, bro. You gotta know when. Bro, be a human for once, brother. I ain't made it yet, nigga. Yes.
I mean, I understand both views of this. You know what I'm saying? It's like, on one side, it's like, why would he stop streaming? Why would he stop? Because, you feel me, in his mind, mentally, he hasn't made it fully. You feel me? He hasn't made a concrete ground to where he can, like, leave and have a fan base big enough for him to, you feel me, be waiting for him to come back. Also, like, at the same time, it's like, why stop streaming and then, you feel me, lose that type of momentum? Why you already didn't had it from streaming you? But also, though, it's always good to take a mental break, though. True, that is true. So you can be energized and have way more energy, and actually come up with new ideas to make it a more entertaining stream. You know, you feel me? So I see all points to this shit.
You did, bitch. You got MVP.
I ain't driving in a
You know what
Lamb.
happened to me when I got MVP?
What?
I got the Ferrari, nigga.
Driving in Lambs and Rolls is not all it's cracked up to be, bro. We got all that shit, bro. It's not all
But
it's
this nigga
cracked
got
up.
25,000 videos.
Y'all got it. I don't.
For what it's worth, I think that SuburbBaby has a big and bright future in the content creation game. He's low-key speed running through all of the goods, the bads, the ups and the downs, only a week after Streamer University, the event that platformed him to the newest heights. Now, with that being said, this speed run might ultimately be detrimental, but he's now got a solid foundation of about 6,000-ish people watching him live, and all he has to do is turn that into a loyal and consistent fan base. Even if it looks suspicious because people are claiming that he is botting, even if it looks suspicious because he can't clarify where these things came from, he now has to take the foundation that he's made and build some sort of career with that. But in the effort to do that, he cannot burn himself out. Trying to convince that 6,000 viewer fan base that you're not going anywhere is not consistent and persistent on whether or not you are live. If anything, I think that they would love and appreciate the fact that you kind of take time and build out some sort of plan things. You took time to breathe and relax and make better content the next day, all these other things. And put it to the true test. Go away for a couple days, see if they come back. That's how you'll know if you actually have a true audience. Ultimately, I'm proud of SuburbBaby for doing what he did during Streamer University and instantly rolling it over into the next phase of his career. But just because you got a taste of the success doesn't mean that you want to get strung out on it before you even get a chance to really, really reap the benefits of what you've got.
It's true.
Every single time you do.
That is true, man. Shout out Measly, bro. And shout out SuburbBaby. No matter what, man, it's both points. You also have to do, like I said, man, like I was saying the same stuff. Gotta take a break. There's nothing wrong with taking the break, bro. And like also what Measly said, bro, when you take that break and come back, you'll see who really rocking with you and who not. You feel me? Then you can build up that small, or still, it's a still huge fan base. You feel me? That's just cave. They still come back around and just work from there. You feel me? That's a major improvement at the end of the day. So always keep going. Yeah, man. It's Ricardo Chris WCC. I'm out to be. I say, man, tell me what's about the video. Like, comment, subscribe if you new. It's Ricardo Chris WCC. I'm out to be. I say, man, I love y'all. Next time, man, I'm out, bro.